Action.
Hello. Welcome to the Right Word. This is my first video blog post, so I'm a little nervous, I'm a little excited all at the same time. I've been promising a story called The Best Worst Blind Date Ever, and my friend JP suggested that I do a video of it because he said it's way more entertaining if I act it out and reenact it. So that's what I'm gonna do. So here we are. And this is my story. So to start with, this happened in college, and everybody has that mom that's like, you know, easily swayed by the church friends, and you know, you've got the daughter who's single, needs a date. At least that's what the church friends think. So my mom's friend at the church decided that I should go out with her great nephew. And my mom had been putting it off. Well, eventually my mother gave in, and she set me up on a blind date with some man that I'd never met before. So we're going to call him Mr. Knucklehead. Now the reason I say that is because his name, the word knuckle, is actually in his name. I'm not going to tell you where it was, beginning, middle, end. Not going to say that. We're going to call him Mr. Knucklehead. So, to start with, this is a black man that showed up at my doorstep sounding like Keanu Reeves from Point Break. Like early Keanu Reeves. So he called me and he's like, hey, so my aunt decided that, like, you know, I should give you a call, and yeah, so I was really excited actually because, hold the words. Really excited actually because, you know, I'd heard a lot about you, and at first I was like, no, I don't really want to, you know, get set up, and then you show me your picture, and you're like, so cute, so, you know. Meanwhile, I'm thinking, really? Is that your voice? Honestly? So anyways, so I decide, you know, after much going back and forth with my mother, she's like, please just do this for me. She keeps asking, please just do this for me. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'll go on this date. So he comes and picks me up, and we go and see the big, I don't even know, some movie.
Big
like,
hit.
The Big Hit, yes, The Big Hit, which was like ages ago. So he's like, yeah, I'm really excited to see this film. It's like so much fun. Like, I've heard so many good things about it. So like, it's definitely gonna be a good time. And I'm like, wow, you just made it a bad time just with that statement. But we're gonna let that go. So let's flash forward. The movie's over. He's sitting in the movie theater like this. It's like, oh my god, that movie had so much profanity. Like, I don't even know, like I'm so upset. Like, it's just like awful, like the profanity that he was using and the violence. And I'm like, I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I kind of enjoyed it. It was kind of funny. It's like, yeah, I don't know, like, I'm so sorry that I invited you to this, because, like, it's not my type of movie. Like, I never would have invited you to this if I had known that he's gonna be swearing that much. It's like, oh, okay, well.
Did the guy look like Keanu Reeves?
No, he's a black guy. No.
Was he small, big, tall,
He was
skinny?
like a regular, you know, like, a little bit taller than me, like, you know, like, I'd say, like, 5'11", 6 foot, like, you know.
That's pretty tall.
So, it is pretty tall,
yeah.
You know.
Big black guy.
Yeah. So, yeah, so the movie's over, and I'm like, I have done my duty. It is time to go. I'm like, so, you know, that was fun. Let's you know, call it a night. No, we can't call it a night. Like, this can't be the end of our, like, evening. Like, I can't let it end like that. That movie was so bad. We have to do something else. So I'm like, oh, God. Okay, well, you know, there's this entertainment place, you know, it's called Kokomo's, and kind of like Dave & Buster's. I'm like, you know, we can go there. They have laser tag. Laser tag! Let's totally go and do that. Let's totally. Sounds like so much fun. I'm like, oh my god. Okay, yeah, let's go and do it. So, this is where the fun begins. So we get to the laser tag. We get to the laser tag, and the first thing the guy says, who's running it, he says, no running, no jumping, no fighting, no pushing. Those are the rules. Everything else is fair. And he's like, yeah, totally, okay, I got that. You know, he gets strapped in, guys guns, guys, you know, laser tag pack on. And the guy's like, all right, ready, set, go. I promise you, I'm not making this up. The guy breaks out into a full football, like he's about ready to set, right? Full on, like, sprints into the freaking, like, laser tag, like this.
I mean, running around corners, like, finally, he's like this. Like shooting little kids, shooting people. He did an Aikido roll and a laser tag. What? So then, I'm like watching this, like, it is a train wreck, and I can't even like look away. So I'm standing on the corner, mind you, playing my little game, kind of watching him be silly. Totally lose track of him for like 1 second. 1 second. He comes out of the corner, just shoulder checks me into the wall, and I go flying. I'm like, what is happening right now? And he just doesn't even stop. Doesn't see me, doesn't realize that he hit me, and I'm wearing like little cute heels, you know, skinny jeans, a little jacket. You know, I look good. Not about to be body checked. But I did. I got body checked. So I'm like, you know, playing my game. All of a sudden I see him again. Football sprint. Football sprint. Little 9-year-old kid comes from around the corner. Now mind you, the guy is down like this. So he's at eye level with this 9-year-old. 9-year-old comes around the corner with his little gun, totally clocks the guy, totally clocks Mr. Knucklehead right in the mouth, knocks out his 2 front teeth. Not making that up. And the guy is like, oh God, oh God, oh my teeth, oh my God, oh my God. Goes outside and complains to the owner and manager of Kokomo's. Complains about a 9-year-old child playing a game like he's supposed to. He's like, that kid was running, and like, I don't know what happened, but he like knocked my teeth out, and I definitely want to go back in there and like find my teeth. And I'm standing there and I'm like, geez, I'm having a really good game right now. God, should I really go and check on him? It's terrible, I just met this kid, but I am winning. All right, fine, you know, I'm gonna be a good person, good Samaritan, go and check on the guy. Meanwhile, he's like totally going on and on and on about to this manager, about this 9-year-old little kid. And I'm like, wow, you are really doing the most right now. You are talking about a child when you were the one who was running. Let it go. So I'm like, all right, you know, he can't find his teeth in a darkened laser tag room, which, who really thought he was gonna find them? So we leave. Finally, I get to go home. And I'm like, well, you know, hopefully you can get your dentist, you know, to fix that up for you. And he's like, oh yeah, but I should totally go in and talk to your mom so she knows that like I'm okay. I'm like, oh no, she'll be good. I'll let her know, No, I should definitely like walk you in, she's gonna be worried. She's not gonna be worried. But okay, come on, it's fine, let's go. So I go inside and my mom looks at him like, oh God, like what is happening right now? Like what, she's looking at me like, what did you do to him? And I'm like, really? I couldn't do that if I wanted to. He's freaking huge, there's no way. So she's standing there, she's like listening to his little sad sob story, which, mind you, is not the story that I just told. What I just told was the truth. He was like, it was just so awful. This like this little boy just totally like ran into me, like wasn't paying attention, didn't know what happened, and just like he hit me, and like it was very upsetting for me. Meanwhile, I'm in the house, like in the kitchen, trying to make myself a plate, not paying attention at all. I'm like, you need to handle this. My stepdad is like, so I think it's time for bed. Like, where are you going? He's like, oh, I don't have any part of this. I'm like, okay. So finally, my mom gets him like, okay, well, you should probably get home. I'm like, yeah, you should get home from the kitchen. You should get home safe, you know. So finally, he goes home. And I looked at her, I said, never, ever again. She's like, I know, I'll never set you up on another blind date ever again. Now tell me the real story. So I reenacted it for her, and it was hilarious. So this is for you, JP. Hopefully you enjoyed that.